fantastic performance, a mesmerising drive.
Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the British Grand Prix.
Lewis Hamilton praying that the checkered flag comes as soon as is humanly possible.
Welcome everybody to a very damp Silverstone. There is an art to wet weather driving, and I think we're going to learn a lot more about it this afternoon. And the race is go. Great immediate getaway by Kovalainen, but Raikkonen is on the attack. He's trying to force Webber out, and look at Hamilton down the inside. The crowd goes mad. Oh, someone spun. It's Webber, Mark Webber from the front row of the grid. And look at the speed as they flash past him. It's a day for facing the wrong way on a racetrack. And this is where Mansell passed Piquet, and now Hamilton has gone past Kovalainen in an equally memorable pass. No, Nelson, who's going so well in fourth place.
You're going to see more of that. It's down at the Abbey chicane.
Kibitz is off as well. Everybody's struggling here. They're going to have to switch to extreme wets. Lewis Hamilton wins the British Grand Prix. A fantastic performance, a mesmerising drive. At times he was 5 or 6 seconds a lap quicker than men on the same tyres. Stunning drive by Lewis Hamilton.
It was one of the toughest races I've ever done, and I believe strongly, as I was driving, I was thinking this is, if I win this will definitely go down as the best race I've ever won.
It's lights out and away we go, and it's a very good start there from Jenson Button. Hamilton gets very close to Sebastian Vettel there. Ricciardo comes to join in on the act. Hulkenberg lost a place to Hamilton, who seems to have got a very good start. It's a big shot for the Ferrari. It takes the Williams there of Felipe Massa. The case from getting caught up. There's a tyre gone. Is that Sergio Perez, I think?
And this then will be a move up the inside of Brooklands, and Jensen left him room. Lewis has taken it. It was not much more than a Formula 1 car's width, but that's all he needed. Game on.
Problem on the upshift at turn 8.
That's Lewis Hamilton getting past. Well, we heard that team radio message.
It's got no upshift, look.
No, he's stuck in fifth gear. Hamilton getting the British luck, and maybe the luck turning against his teammate for once this afternoon. It's cruel. It's so cruel for Nico Rosberg. It's Hamilton pointing to the crowd, saying thank you, and winning the British Grand Prix in 2014. It's a very good start by Felipe Massa from third, and Massa takes the lead of the British Grand Prix. Hamilton now going through fast, wheel to wheel with Bottas. What a start by the two Williams, and it's Felipe Massa that leads. Felipe Massa now leads the British Grand Prix, but for how much longer? Hamilton has gone wide at Vale on the chicane, stays in second place as he comes back on the track, but he's under pressure from Valtteri Bottas. Massa leads from Bottas, then comes Hamilton. What a good stop, 2.4 seconds he was stationary for. Massa, the leader of this race, coming in. Nico Rosberg coming in as well. Hamilton, by performing the undercut, has leapfrogged over one of the Williams cars, as Valtteri Bottas, who was stationary for a lot longer than Hamilton, is now conceding to Hamilton, who leads this race. And for Lewis Hamilton, it is the hat-trick of British Grand Prix wins.
I'm incredibly proud, to see the British flag up there and to know that it was right behind me as well. I've got two Germans who did a great job and who could have easily taken that spot, and to have delivered for all the fans, which was really my goal today.
Even when it's raining, even when it's windy, and even when the sun is trying to peek through the clouds, there is no place like home. Safety car peels away, and finally, on lap 5 of the British Grand Prix, we can get away racing for real. Pascal Wehrlein crashing out and into the gravel.
The leader has pitted then. Those that need some intermediates now coming in and using this opportunity.
Look how Rosberg's struggling there. We don't often see a pass on this part of the track. Max Verstappen moves into second place. Sebastian Vettel off the track. First man to go onto the slick tyres. First man on the slick tyres to come a cropper as well. Hamilton getting a standing ovation around Silverstone from the British fans who flocked, 139,000 of them, to the British Grand Prix. He's now going to win 3 times in a row. The first man to take a hat-trick of British Grand Prix wins in succession. It's Lewis Hamilton winning the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. It's lights out and away we go, and Hamilton gets away clear from Raikkonen and Vettel. Let's have a look. Fiat goes off. Oh dear.
Battling for position.
Oh, and he's clipped another car as well.
Lewis Hamilton comes in, the race leader of this British Grand Prix. He has led every single lap so far. He could well have this pit stop and still be leading this race. This is awful for Kimi Räikkönen. Valtteri Bottas catching him. He has now lost second place as Valtteri Bottas gets past the Ferrari and makes it Mercedes 1 and 2. Sebastian Vettel's gone off and maybe it is getting slippy. He's got a puncture too. What is causing these punctures? Kimi Räikkönen now gets back past his teammate once again. Lewis Hamilton, it has been the perfect afternoon for him in terms of what he's done on the track. Lewis Hamilton, once a four-time winner of the British Grand Prix. It's a fifth British Grand Prix win for Hamilton at Silverstone.
Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic job. So happy for everyone.
It's lights out and away we go. Hamilton, I think, got a better start, but Bottas is just ahead at the moment. Covers off his teammate. The two Silver Arrows racing in the opening laps here, and Hamilton is just inches away from his teammate. Hamilton is that much closer to Valtteri Bottas, but this time they're going to have to go wheel-to-wheel through Brooklands, and somehow Bottas is staying ahead, but he's got a bit too deep, and Hamilton through Luffield. Can he take the lead of the British Grand Prix? They're ready to celebrate. Now they can start, because Lewis Hamilton leads the British Grand Prix. Bottas, though, is going to come back at him through Copse. Bottas retakes the lead. Wow! Hamilton takes over the lead of this race, but of course he hasn't stopped yet. Safety car deployed, Anthony. Safety car deployed.
It's so much quicker to make a stop under a safety car. Even a sort of generally safe stop like that is surely going to give Hamilton the lead of this race.
Oh no! Sebastian Vettel's gone into Max Verstappen, and under braking, he just couldn't slow down, and Vettel and Verstappen come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 British Grand Prix wins.
He does it, fastest lap as well on the last lap.
In this strange year where we've all spent a long time at home, it still feels really good to be back home in Formula One terms at the British Grand Prix. Hamilton out in front of Bottas, who's got the inside line going into Abbey. Hamilton only just into the lead. What's happened to Valtteri Bottas? He's gone wide, and now Max Verstappen can see the Mercedes and can see him in his rear wing. And he's got tyre problems as well, as Carlos Sainz, who's going to be passed now by his teammate Lando Norris. And Hamilton is winning the Grand Prix, but look at the state of that Mercedes car. Hamilton's tyre's gone, Verstappen's just going through Woodcote, he's about 4 corners behind. This is now Lewis Hamilton praying that the checkered flag comes as soon as is humanly possible. The gap between Hamilton and Verstappen going down all the time, but for Lewis Hamilton, the checkered flag will come in the nick of time for a 7th British Grand Prix victory.
Just driving it, trying to keep the speed up without, because sometimes it'll take off and break the wing and all these different things. Oh my God, I was just praying to try and get it around, not be too slow.
And it's lights out and away we go. And once again, Max Verstappen gets a decent start. Hamilton is right with him. Leclerc is already ahead of Bottas. Verstappen's ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
He will be faster down the Wellington straight into Brooklands.
Not going to get a chance to weave because already Hamilton is with him. They almost touch. They go into Brooklands. Verstappen stays ahead. The crowd roar their approval for this.
These are critical corners for this Grand Prix.
Hamilton's going to try again, this time on the inside, a continent touch! Verstappen is out of the race, and that's a big crash into Copse!
Well, it felt like forever for us. It felt like forever for Lewis Hamilton, but his afternoon is not over. When
and he was stationary, Ted, for 14.2 seconds. Towards Copse, here goes Lewis Hamilton. This is where he tangled with Max Verstappen. On this occasion, he was clear, and he was well ahead going into Copse. Turn 15 is Stowe, and we arrive at Stowe with Lewis Hamilton up into second place in this race. Remember what happened at Copse on lap 1? Here goes Hamilton on lap 50. Oh, and he tries to get past Leclerc and goes off the track. Has Hamilton gone through? Yes, he has. He's into the lead by the time they get into Maggot. He chases the checkered flag. He wins the British Grand Prix for an 8th time here at Silverstone.
The halfway stage of the 2024 FIA Formula One World Championship. Lights out, away we go. George Russell gets a good getaway. Lewis Hamilton tucks in behind. George Russell trying to defend from his teammate. Can he do anything? I don't think he can. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the British Grand Prix. Both off, both run wide. Lando Norris takes second place. That was brilliant stuff by Lando Norris. There's a real chance he's going to overtake in an unusual area. He's done it. Lando Norris now takes the lead of the British Grand Prix.
Hamilton's in and Norris stays out. This is the crucial lap. McLaren might have blown it by staying one extra lap.
There's Hamilton. Hamilton comes out in front of Lando Norris. Here comes Max Verstappen. He moves to the outside and he makes the move. He's up into second place. Here at Silverstone, the crowds are going crazy. Lewis Hamilton wins the British Grand Prix.
Get in there, Lewis!
Thank you so much, guys. It means a lot. It means a lot to get this one. A big thank you to all the fans here. Love you guys.
This is a really special moment.